away from SoFi Stadium. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, Opens up your playbook. It allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 15 carries, 58 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Short one here, caught by McBride. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Rams at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
You look at this Arizona defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Murray now to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. On the counter, it's Stevenson. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. Here's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's Lyman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They try the left side here with Williams.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now 2nd and 3.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the 50, it's Stafford. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still second down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. To throw is Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Here's Murray.
They'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Ramondre Stevenson.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Stafford. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Stafford. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again.
He'll get this complete to Whittington.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Partner, he just surpassed 60,000 career passing yards. I remember when you and I were there when he hit 50, now 60. Where does this stop?
I don't know where it stops, but how did we even calculate this one, right? Long division? New math? Using abacus?
I trusted you. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Cooper Kupp,
as the first half is winding down.
And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Pass complete there to McClure.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for our Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9.
From the 50, Stafford. Open man right side is Cup, complete.
And Cup going to pick up a Rams first down as he'll get this down to the 41.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. To the right side and intercepted.
And Xavier Woods with a pick.
Down the left sideline.
And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field.
On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. He may go.
And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Throwing on second and long. Stafford, and he rifles one incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Stafford. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.